I really don't know what to think about this. Hey friends, I'm still sick, but that doesn't deter me to take you on a special adventure today. I will not spoiler it. Well, probably spoiler will be in the title. But anyway, let's go. Hello, we're here. So let me introduce you to Miss Cara Fine. You see her in the background. She's still having her lunch. And yeah, just want to take you around at the stable a little bit. It's a small one, but very, very nice. And also show you what I do with her, like riding and stuff. So enjoy. Honestly, we have like the coolest colored, I don't know what they're called, barrel? No, barrels are not them. Yeah, but they're cool. Pink, purple. This is our riding space. It's small, but you can do anything here you need. Of course, I couldn't do like super big dressage stuff here, but it's enough to give your horse and yourself a really good workout. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how I get Cara ready for riding. Enjoy! Now let's go riding. Actually, I start every riding session with a few rounds walking around. This helps Cara to loosen her muscles and to warm up. And since I wanted to incorporate some bar work, I showed her the bars and we walked over them a few times. And then I also had to clean away some of her poo. Part that you don't see here, or you see it a little bit, is that I wanted to get up. At the edge of the riding space, there is this little wall, and I use it as a stepstone because I don't want to get up from the floor. It puts too much weight on her spine. But obviously, Cara was not having it this time, and so we had a little discussion on getting up and staying still. And yeah, this already really raised my heartbeat in the beginning. At the end, I couldn't get up at that place, but I just got up at another. And yeah, that was it. So I finally was able to get up, as you can see. And then we're just trotting. I think trot is the lowest speed. I have to look the gates up. And I ride with her like various figures around and over the bars. And there's that. So I looked up the gates, and actually the first one is to walk, the second one is the trot, and the third one is the canter. And then we have the gallop, which is like a faster canter. This is now the trot. It's first off, I wanted to show you normal speed, so you see how far she goes. And basically, I was first doing a few rounds without the bars, and then later on, we will go over the bars. And I will speed this up for you also, so you will not get totally bored. I'm just showing you in real time how we go over the bars in the trot. She was quite slow this day, but we worked together. This was important, and after a few tries, she did really well, and I'm quite proud of her. And we're doing a forehand turn. This means her front legs stay still and her back legs have to go around the front legs. This is not something she likes to do very much, but it's pretty good for her flexibility and also for her balance. And so we're training this here. And I think the second try was better than the first one. Now that she's warmed up, I am prepping her for the last segment of our session together, which will be later going into canter. Canter is not super easy for us because the space is smaller and she's quite a bigger horse, but we manage and you'll see it later on in the video. Now watch us canter, and here we go. I don't expect her to canter like really round and round and round, but I want to do a full round at least. And she didn't, so we had to try again. And there we go again. This time it was way better. It's easier for her to canter actually when we go outside because she doesn't have to, she can just go straight forward and she doesn't have to go around the curve, which is of course easier for her to balance. And to finish off the session, we do kind of cool down. You see she has the long reins now, so she can balance herself without me helping her. And we just do a few more rounds over the bars, but this is really just a cool down. And we're done. Good girl, Kara. She was really good, especially like in the last part. I hope you enjoyed. We say bye, Kara, and bye, Looney.
Leonie is over there. Behind Kara's back. Bye, girls!
Before we start the last part of the video, I really want to apologize for my horrible hair. I wasn't aware of how bad it looked, but it was under the riding helmet and under my cap, so it looked really. I'm sorry, and I hope you can forgive me. Thank you.
Hey guys, I hope you liked the first part of the video where I took you to my amazing, sometimes amazing, almost always amazing horse, Kara, and you enjoyed watching us work a little bit. So people are always having that misconception that horseback riding is not an activity or sport because the horse does everything. Yeah, if the horse would do everything, we probably would never need trainers. We wouldn't need saddles, bridles, or whatever. Horseback riding is way more than just sitting on the horse and letting it carry you through your day. You have to work. You both have to work together as a team. And so horseback riding is a sport and it's activity for me. The last time we spoke, longer than a short, it's been now almost 10 days because I really had a lot on my plate the last few days. I was vending at a Renaissance fair with my booth. You hear I'm still sick, but it actually sounds worse than it is. I'm really on the mend. But I had to be sick on the market, and that wasn't such a pleasant experience. Saturday was very hard because Saturday you have to have your booth open from 10 in the morning until like 10 in the evening. So that was kind of hard. But we managed and we made good business. And so I don't want to complain. It was also very pleasant that we could break down everything in the dry. So the tent was dry and everything, which was pretty good. I'm going to show you some footage of the medieval fair now, maybe, hopefully. Enjoy. So guys, I really wanted to film a video for the channel, but I was super busy. So you can see behind me, there's my booth. We did really good, and I'm still sick, but I feel better. My voice is still horrible, but honestly, listens worse than it is actually. And in a few minutes we're going to break down and head home, and I hopefully can see you again soon. Bye bye. Now let's talk about stats. I haven't been super accurate with my Fitbit and the Fitness Pal. I tried to log as much as possible on the Fitness Pal, but I wasn't able to wear my Fitbit on the weekend because it looks weird with my costume. So I don't have step counts for that. But I think on all the days, probably 6,000 to 7,000 is possible. Maybe even more on the day that we broke the booth down because you have to walk, like bring stuff to the car and so on and so on. So that was good. I can talk about my weight though, because I was on the scale, I think, every day. Let's check. Yeah, I was on the scale really every day from Monday to today, Wednesday. And from last Monday, where I weighed in at 113 kilogram, I'm down another kilogram today. I am at 112 this morning, and I am really satisfied. My overall weight loss is now 3.8 kilogram, which means since I started my weight loss journey, health adventure, I lost 8.4 pounds, and that's quite good. Really happy about the overall loss. And the weight fluctuated a little bit up and down, but that was totally okay as long as the overall trend is going downward. And with the graphic, I think you can see pretty well the trend is going into the right direction. Also, this morning, the first time I weighed in was that I had less body fat. It's only 0.2%, but it's a beginning. And I know the scale is not that super accurate with the body fat measurements, but I think it's a good additional measurement just to have. Also makes it easier when you want to calculate your daily amount of calories, because if you have more fat, unfortunately, you need less calories. And on the other hand, if you have more muscle, then you need more calories, which is where we want to go, of course. Mr. Temple Starter is also on a good way down. He lost already more than I have, which is a shame. But yeah, that's like, guys, you guys are so like, male metabolisms work way faster than female metabolisms usually. And so it's easier for them normally to lose weight. It's always like this. What's also a nice side effect from the weight loss is that my BMI is under 40 for, I think, the first time in a long time. I know it's still a lot, but we are at 39.7 now, and I hope I can continue the trend and the going downwards. Looking at my steps, it's obviously good because as I say, I miss Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday I forgot to wear the watch. Now on Monday I forgot to wear the watch, but honestly Monday was just the day I was sitting at the computer most of the day. I really needed a day off to relax, to get back from the cold, because that wasn't so nice. And so I'm not super mad about not having that many steps for overall. Like on Thursday I had almost, how many, a little bit about 8. On Tuesday yesterday I was really under 5, because it was still like kind of, I don't want to say lazy day, but a day I wasn't out and about so much. I'm doing kind of a lot of in my workshop right now, like walking around, rearranging stuff, cleaning up, because I really need to do this as I'm gearing up for the biggest event this year for me, which will be in only like 2 weeks. And I'm like nervous because time will go so fast. And also we will not be here over the weekend. We will go to Germany. We're going to visit the German Comic Con. Super excited to be there. Timing is a little bit unfortunate, but we have a Finn Wolfhard fan here in the house, a very, very big Finn Wolfhard fan. It's Tabby. And she wanted to meet him for ages. And if you don't know him, he's a young actor. He had a leading role in the series Netflix Stranger Things. And he was also in the new Ghostbusters movie and some other movies, in the new It movie, but that was when he was really small. So we're going to see him. And then also Mr. Temple is going to meet William Shatner. And I'm super excited that that's going to be possible for him, because he's a big classic Star Trek fan. And I was like, oh, come on, you don't know how many cons William Shatner will do. I mean, he is 92, and I think it's amazing that he still goes to conventions and meet fans. And so that may be the last opportunity ever for us to see him. And so Story will go and see him. And for me, I'm not super set yet, but I'm probably going to see Gates McFadden, who played Dr. Crusher in Star Trek The Next Generation series. I think she's a really great actress, and yeah, I'm probably going to see her. Yeah, and I'm super excited. It's also going to be quite big, so I think we're going walking around a lot. Unfortunately, we will be only there for 1 day, because it's like 6-hour drive one way. And so we will drive there on Friday, we'll go to the convention on Saturday, and be back on Sunday. I'm going to try to take you with me. Maybe I'm going to make a video like this format, or maybe I'm going to share some shorts from them. Or probably I'm doing both. I think the shorts are a really good way to stay in contact with you, because I think my upload schedule for now until mid-July will be probably like once on Wednesday, like with weight loss Wednesdays. Because as I said, I have the big event coming up, and then after that, on the successive weekends, I have 3 more smaller ones, and then it will be mid-June basically before I have like a little bit more of a rest. And so yeah, I try to upload a bigger video once a week, and maybe shorts like in between, so you see what's going on in my life. So my food hasn't been the healthiest choices over the last few days, but I think there were reasonable choices. So of course I didn't cook when I was away, so we basically ordered. We had everything from pizza and Asian food, but the thing I realized is we ordered pizza on Sunday. Normally I have absolutely no problem. Or did we on Monday? No, on Monday. On Sunday we ordered the Asian takeout. On Monday, and normally I'm like eating a normal pizza. They have like 30 centimeters diameter here, no problem. I managed to eat half, and then I was full. And this was kind of a revelation. So yesterday we basically ate all the leftovers from all the takeout, and it was really cool. And today I'm going to cook again, and I'm going to take you into the kitchen with me later on, back to HelloFresh. I think today I'm going to make one of Tabby's absolute favorite. It's like breaded fish and mashed potatoes, and she really likes that one. We had it for quite some time. With Mr. Temple's health is still a little bit of a medical mystery. We thought we had the diagnosis down with those cholesterol, which caused some like deficiency in his eye, but it's still not sure. He was at the doctor today again. They poked him again for blood. They're still checking. They're still testing. He's up and running though, but he says the vision is kind of decreasing in the eye, which is of course not so nice, but we still try to stay positive and hope for the best and still continue living as healthy as possible. At least his leg is getting better. I don't know if I mentioned that he broke his toe like a few weeks ago also, but he's almost back to normal with walking, which of course is good, so he can be a little bit more active. Was quite a few times in the garden already, did some work in the garden. I think gardening is really good for his soul also, not only for his body. And yeah, I think that's all so far. It's probably going to be a longer video. I apologize for the rambling, but I think if I do like only once a week, maybe it's better if it's a little bit longer. I hope you enjoyed coming with me to Kara, and hope you have a wonderful week. And yeah, I try to check in between when we're on the road, maybe do some shorts from the road trip or whatever. And I'm going to see you next week. Please stay safe, stay sane. I love you all so much. Oh, I almost forgot. Super special shout out again to Kenkel Shanks, who also commented on my shorts. Guys, be like Kenkel Shanks. Comment. And of course, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. I know every YouTuber says that, but I'm the only one who means it. And yeah, have a beautiful week. Stay safe, stay sane. Take care. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.